Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today in this important discussion on cyberbullying in Malaysia, the trends and effects. I am Norizana, and I will be the moderator for this forum. So we have a diverse and also distinguished panel of 8 specialists here to share their insights into various aspects of this issue. So first, I would like to begin with an overview of the current trends in cyberbullying in Malaysia. I would like to invite Dr. Anas, a sociologist, to start us off.
Thank you. Cyberbullying is becoming increasingly prevalent in Malaysia, particularly among youth and young adults. Recently, the cyberbullying of a Japanese cyclist, Nakano, at the Paris Olympic has, by Malaysian netizens, has clearly highlighted a very worrying trend. He was targeted due to a collision during the competition. The irony is that the judges, after review, found out that the Malaysian cyclist was at fault. This action brings shame not only to our athletes but also the nation's athletic reputation. And then our society needs to know what is the impact of cyberbullying. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Anas. Next, we have Dr. Adib, a digital media expert.
Thank you. I do agree with Dr. Anas' point because it's kind of embarrassing. But in my opinion, one key trend is that cyberbullying is no longer limited to teenagers and adults. Especially public figures are increasingly targeted. We also observe that social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram have become primary sites for bullying, with viral content often amplifying the impact. Another trend we must highlight is group cyberbullying, where coordinated attacks by groups are more frequent, causing greater emotional harm.
Thank you very much, Dr. Adib. Now, we'll turn our attention to the psychological effects of cyberbullying, and I'd like to start off with Dr. Fidaus, a clinical psychologist.
Cyberbullying can lead severe psychological distress, including anxiety, depression, and can even lead to suicidal ideation. Unlike traditional bullying, like cyberbullying, invading personal space that causes the victim to feel unsafe, even in his own home or anywhere else. The public and permanent nature of online attack can lead to feeling helplessness, shame, and social isolation, because the victim will often think negatively about the message, damage their image and self-esteem over time, and will also demoralize the victim. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Fidaus. Next, we have Mr. Fakir, a child psychologist.
So, for children and adolescents, the effect can be even more severe. Development particularly vulnerable to the impact of cyberbullying, leading to disruption in sleep pattern, academic performance, and even physical health. Many young victims show signs of PTSD, and some withdraw completely from social interaction due to the trauma they experience online.
Thank you, Mr. Fakir. Let us now explore the legal and social measures addressing cyberbullying in Malaysia. I'd like to call on Ms. Ayumi, a legal expert.
Thank you. Malaysia has law that touch on cyberbullying, such as Communication and Multimedia Act, like 1998, and the Penal Code. But we lack specific legislation tailored to address cyberbullying comprehensively. Current law tend to focus on harassment and defamation, but cyberbullying often falls through the crack due to the complexity of digital behavior. Enforcement is also a challenge as anonymity on the internet make it more difficult and prosecute offenders.
Thank you. Let's hear now from Dr. Nabiha, a social policy researcher.
Socially, we are seeing increased awareness of cyberbullying, but there is still a stigma attached to reporting such cases. Many victims, especially males, hesitate to come forward due to counter beliefs that asking for help may be seen as a sign of weakness. Educational initiatives in schools are increasing, but we need more targeted campaigns that address the normalization of cyberbullying in online spaces.
Thank you, Dr. Nabiha. Now we will discuss the prevention and support. I would like to invite Ms. Afrina, a cybersecurity consultant, to share her thoughts.
Thank you. My perspective to combat cyberbullying, we must implement proactive measures. So we can start from school or an organization, like teaching individuals how to protect themselves online and how to recognize the signs of the cyberbullying. Another essential step is improving cybersecurity features on social media platform. This platform should integrate stronger content moderation system that automatically flag or block harmful content before it spreads widely.
Thank you, Ms. Afrina. Now we have Dr. Noreen, an education specialist.
Thank you. Alright, education is important when it comes to preventing cyberbullying. Schools should introduce cyber ethics into the curricula, encouraging empathy and also the consequences of online behavior. Parent involvement is also vital, as parents need to be more vigilant about their children's online behavior and and communicate more openly about the risk of cyberbullying. Moreover, collaboration between parents, teachers, and law enforcement, such as Cybersecurity Malaysia, multimedia communication, Malaysia Communication, and PDRM, Royal Malaysia Police, are essential into this case, into approaching a more well-rounded prevention.
Thank you to all our panelists for their insightful contributions. It is clear that cyberbullying has become a growing concern in Malaysia with a deep social and also psychological impacts. It is also a deadly trend that demands urgent action. Addressing it also requires a multi-phase approach involving legal reforms, education, and stronger support systems for the victims. As we move forward, collaboration between individuals, institutions, and also policymakers will be essential in creating a safer online environment in Malaysia. Thank you all for your participation today, and we hope that together we can work towards a solution. This concludes our forum on cyberbullying in Malaysia. Thank you everyone for your time and also attention. Have a good day.